Okay, let's talk medical matters now, and with us now in the studio is Helen Madden. Helen Madden is a head lice expert, and she's here to talk about the Nitwatch campaign. And the Nitwatch campaign is particularly relevant because of all the kids going back to school. Oh, I don't like that near my head. They're big ones, aren't they? Ooh. What do they do when they're up there, Helen? What are they doing on your head?
Well, they're just crawling around on your head, really, but there's a lot of breeding that goes on, and that's what the problem is this year. So the statistics that are out there are saying there's a 15% increase in head lice this year, and this is because of the weather. So the weather we're having is causing the humid conditions, which means it's ideal breeding conditions for the head lice, but also it's meant that during June, when the weather was particularly wet, children were playing indoors a lot more rather than being outside, and that was meaning that they were a lot closer together, the head-to-head contact, and the head lice was spreading a lot more.
Head-to-head?
Head-to-head contact,
You see, a lot of parents will immediately say, they will say, oh, not my little Johnny, he's very clean. No. Couldn't possibly be. It must be that scruffy little one that he sits beside or whatever. What would you say about that?
Well, there's loads of myths out there about the head lice, and that's one of the things that we're trying to help parents understand. Actually, head lice are called equal opportunity parasites, so they like clean hair and they like dirty hair. The only thing you can say about clean hair is that if you're checking it more often and washing it more often to check, then maybe that's the reason people find that people with cleaner hair don't have so many head lice, but it certainly isn't something that they only like dirty hair.
Do you know, Charlotte Hawkins is an equal opportunity parasite as well. Do you know what she did? She asked me, she went through my pockets and got my comb, got my hair comb out. And I realised what she was doing. She was trying to inspect my comb to see if there was hair lice on it.
No,
is that a hiding place for them?
Because you handed it to me and I just thought I'd have a look. But what are the telltale signs then that people need to look out for?
So what they're looking for is the actual live head lice. And what we're saying is their prevention is something that can be done with head lice. You can help prevent them. And there's two ways you can do that. You can use actual hair care products that will contain ingredients that help prevent head lice.
Just available from the chemist?
Exactly. Available from the supermarkets and from a chemist. So when people are buying their school uniforms, you know, and they're out shopping, getting those pencil cases, it's really worth just looking out for those products. They're very simple to use. And all you have to do is use those in your child's normal bath time routine. So they just replace your normal shampoo with the one that helps prevent head lice. And then, as you can see from this mum here, you can do detection combing as well. What we're recommending with that is, one of the things is if you're checking weekly, you need to make sure your child's comfortable. So rather than necessarily doing detection combing during actual bath time, as we saw earlier, you might want to do it separate from that, where the parent can sit down with the child and ideally you're wanting to wash their hair, put conditioner on it, and then you go through just a wide tooth comb to get rid of the tangles, and then you use a very fine tooth comb to go through from the scalp right through to the end.
That's the sore bit.
It's what you're looking for, the live head lice. And if you find,
so you're sort of like a monkey or something, a chimpanzee. Do you do all that and you sort of like go through, you know, the way monkeys do?
The ideal way is to obviously make your child feel really comfortable about it. But what we're saying is, if you're finding eggs, that's not necessarily what you need to be treating. You need to be treating the live head lice. And there's two types of comb. You can get a plastic comb or you can get a metal comb. Ideally go for one if there's one your child particularly prefers, but it is known that the plastic ones can be better for the detection because they're more rigid, so they can help you actually find the tiniest of head lice. They can be as small as 1 millimetre.
Gosh, you do know your stuff, don't you?
Or you can go for the metal ones, which are actually better for getting rid of them once you found them.
But they hurt. Does this bring back memories for you?
It does, and a lot of people have got memories of the knit nurse, but you were saying, of course, they're not around anymore, so that's
they're not around.
Consigned to history.
Exactly, but actually when you think about it, this is something that we're saying, ideally you should be doing it on a weekly basis.
Yes.
So even if you did have the knit nurses, actually we think if the parents can understand, be vigilant, remember prevention is better than cure, then hopefully we can help, you know, reduce this increase, especially as the kids
should you only be looking at your head, or could they be on your legs or arms or
really
other
just looking at the head?
Unless you're really hairy.
You've been scratching all day. I don't know where they could be with you.
And if anyone wants this comb, let me know. I might just auction this off on eBay now. I've got hold of it.
Do you know what's that comb cost
Genuine
me?
Eamon Holmes comb.
Well, Helen Madden is the knit nurse. No, she's not. She's a head lice expert, and she's involved in Nitwatch. Nitwatch, okay, and that gets underway today. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we knew all about that. I personally would put her up for an honour in the Queen's New Year's honours, but there's all sorts of rows about celebrities and politicians.